Hey everybody, Photo Dodo here. Um, my voice is a bit hoarse. We did the Ghost concert last night, September 12th, 2023, and was really good. And yes, Cardinal Copia is still alive. There were some things that were said, done, that I think eventually at a later date, uh, the change will go over. And we even got to see Papa Nilhill, I believe it was, playing the sax for one song. So that was cool because he came out in a coffin and they shot down lightning bolts, like in the original Frankenstein movie, to bring him back alive for the sax and everything. So, great show. And for uh, Little Sunshine, was so good to hear that song live. And to top it off, he did the spotlights all in pride colors. So beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. I'm an ally, so contact me if if you want to have an ally in your corner. I do hugs, so, and I think as allies we need to do more. Um, and so, just a really cool concert. Everything was being taped. So, unfortunately, we could not get any video from the experience. But I will say, I preferred this I preferred this concert out of the three we've seen. And this would have been the third. Because there wasn't anything allowed to video the concert. So to have it done like it was back in the 80s and earlier, I'd say even the early 90s and earlier, where no one had a phone and you could, or cell phone, I should say, and being able to go to an event and just enjoy it as is. And so, really cool. I have no problem doing that again. So, yeah, and it was at the Kia Forum both nights, September 11th and 12th, 2023. Yeah, so really good. And it wasn't quite a sellout crowd. I understand it was a total of 30,000 people, I think, if I read right, for both nights. At either rate, that's really good. I know a few years ago when he came, it was sold out, but that was very close to being sold out. So I'm going to talk about one person right off the bat, and if they happen to know this couple, send my video along to them. I got to talk to him for a little bit when we were waiting for the doors to come in, and the first time I met him, we were in line, and the husband was dressed up as a padre. The father, he had the white collar here, and it was just very beautiful, very simplistic. And I'm not a religious person by any means, but he had the long coat on. He walked with a cane, because he was disabled, and he had the a skull at the top of it, and it had a crown on it. And I want to say that the crown had jewels, but I want to say red jewels, but I could be wrong on that, maybe purple. But at any rate, and then his glasses had like a not quite a purple hinge to it, but they were colored. I don't think that they were. I think he must have been colorblind, and he even had the ones here off to the side that kind of help protect the eyeballs that were the same color as the lens themselves. And he's got a good sized goatee here. He's bald. She has long black hair, and about 5'7" maybe. And I when I had gone up to him, I had said to him, "You look just like Rob Halford from Judas Priest. I know it's not the concert we're seeing, but you look just like him." And so, if you know that person, if you're related to him or you're a neighbor, maybe if you could send this over to him. I want to say thank you again for what I'm about to show. I appreciate it. I just wish that the powers that be, the idiots running the so-called security and what have you, bringing people in, it's the left hand didn't know what the right hand was doing. But at any rate, she had to get rid of her stuff because it wasn't allowed. So I don't know. Figure that one out yourself. Because I can't. It is what it is. And so, being that it was a device-free event, um, for the most part, for those that didn't have printed tickets, they looked at our tickets on our phones and wrote this up. And so this is the back of it. The thing that was called was Yonder, YONDR, I believe is how it's spelled. And okay, here it is, over yonder. So yeah, and so you had to put your cell phone in it. They locked it up, and the only way you could take it out is if you went. They said if you went on the concourse, that'd be a place, but I don't see how. I think what it was is once it was locked, you had to go back outside to do it, and I could care less about a cell phone. I only use it for emergencies and when we're out on the road just in case, But other than that, I don't care. But at any rate, for these people, I got to get this. Yes, it's a doctor's mask. I mean, how freaking cool is that? And let me go ahead and put this on to show you guys. So, I mean, really? How cool is this? And here's the little, thing in the back here. The strap. And as you can see me breathing in. So, yeah, it's a little tough, but I love it. I absolutely love it. They must have spent some money getting this. I think it feels like it's neoprene. So it'll last a while. And so yeah, I love it. I have been wanting to have one of these plague masks forever. So and it's got, of course, the ghost design, the cross. So thank you to the couple for that. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Just awesome. And then, of course, the Kia Forum parking, because we had paid for it when we bought our tickets. Easier to do. And then there was a gal outside who was giving away little handmade bracelets. Let me see if I can get this like that. So it says Little Sunshine in pride colors. So, I mean, I wish I had seen her before we had gone to the venue, because I would have worn that the entire time. But when we saw her when we came out, I wore it to the car, and I'll be wearing it when we go out. So, like I said, LGBTQ plus people, I am there for you, okay? I am definitely an ally, so bring it on. And the last thing I got may not be their best album, CD, whatever you buy it on, but the covers aren't that bad. I know Tobias had mentioned, maybe I shouldn't have done it. I don't know if that was actually a quote of his. It's, something that was read somewhere. But it's the LP of Pantomime. And so, is that not cool? And then, here's the back of it. And so yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Had to get it. I want to show you all the songs that are there. And so they did have the collectible version of this. I believe it was $179 or $199. And it came with a labyrinth and the LP was below it. Thought it was cool, but thank you to the people who transferred tickets over to us to go. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. After the car accident we had 2 weeks ago, we needed something to release. And me being my husband and I. And we're paying for it now, but well worth it, and I appreciate it. Thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and get into the album. I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like, we have a record player, and we've got a couple of records. Old Metallica. I think my husband got an Amy Winehouse one. I'll bring them out in another video to show you what we have. And go from there, and I'll even take a picture of the player we have. I think it's Bluetooth enabled. It was only like $50, so it wasn't that expensive. So it wasn't bad compared to what they can be. And so yeah. Let's see, sticker. Okay, it just says Phantomine. Yeah, so I was right the first time, Phantomine. And oh, cool. Yeah, so let me take this out. Want you guys to experience that as well. Oh, is it the full album? Yeah, sorry. So there's that. And there's that. Sorry, I'm at an angle here for you guys. My back is killing me because we stood up pretty much the whole time for the concert. And yeah, so that's really cool. I like how that looks, like an actual... And he did come out to play a song. He had pretty much I think all the characters come out to play. So that was really cool. The red one that he portrayed for a while, that I forget what Cardinal that was. But that character came out to do one song. Everything's a blur right now. So yeah, really good. Oh, okay, cool. Traditional black. Okay, cool. I know with some of the special editions, they're doing different colored albums. But, if you're like I am, and just own a few albums because you can't afford, an insane amount of money for stuff, because of, whatever else, because, rent is more important, and rent's more important. So, thank you, appreciate it, and I will put up the pictures that I took of fans outside, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, just depending how it goes, and yeah, so really cool. Thank you, Ghost, appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and have fun, guys. Thank you. Bye.